Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with the Atakline for Wednesday, September 5th, 2012. Now, to be honest with everybody out there on YouTube land, I was actually not expecting to be here today. I was not expecting to make an Atakline this evening because I had tickets to see Motley Crue and Kiss tonight at DTE Energy Music Theater. Well, unfortunately, that's not happening because of an apparent bus crash, an equipment truck crash earlier this afternoon, as according to a statement announced by both Kiss and Motley Crue as they were leaving last night to go to Detroit from Nashville. They were in Nashville last night. They reported on its way to Detroit, a pilot truck was involved in an accident and flipped, spilling out gear all along the freeway. Apparently, it took place in Ohio. They were trying to salvage the equipment to make the show for the night, but of course they couldn't do that. Therefore, the show will take place tomorrow night, September the 6th. And as sad as that sounds with the truck crash, at least the driver of the truck and no one else got seriously hurt. So it could have been a lot worse. People could have died because of this crash involving Kiss and Motley's equipment. Like many people who had tickets, including myself in Detroit, were very disappointed, very upset about this little postponement. But indeed, glad no one got hurt in the crash. But at least tomorrow night we get to see the show we want. We want the full show, not some half-ass show because of some equipment got lost. So, as sad as I am, and as many others like me agree, sad as we are about Motley Crue and Kiss having to postpone tonight's show, we're indeed looking forward to finally seeing it tomorrow night at DTE. Therefore, I won't be making a Atakline tomorrow, and that means, disappointingly, I'll have to miss the VMAs tomorrow night, and also TNA. So, even though I've missed those two, I'll do anything to see Motley and Kiss, man. I've been waiting to see Kiss a long time. One day, having to wait one more extra day, ain't going to hurt, despite my disappointment. So there you go. Kiss and Motley Crue concert in Detroit postponed till tomorrow due to bus crash, truck crash involving equipment, but it needed driver, and no one got hurt. So glad for that. Can't wait for tomorrow, baby. Kiss and Motley, yeah! Now, on with the Billboard number ones. We have all new number ones on pop albums, pop singles, and country singles, including a new old number one, which I'll get to where I'll explain. First off, your new number one album, kicking off 2 Chainz after 1 week. For the first time in 15 years, a Christian artist is number one in the Billboard charts. You know the sales are going down with a Christian album being number one. Anyway, Toby Mac is number one this week. Being, like I said, the first Christian album in 15 years being number one in the Billboard Top 200. When that takes place, we have a new, old number one single as Taylor Swift's We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together gets kicked off after 2 weeks by the song that got kicked off by Taylor, Flo Rida's Whistle, regaining the number one slot. And also number one, the country chart's new number one is Pontoon by Little Big Town, ending the 2-week reign of Blake Shelton's Over. And all 3 artists that I mentioned, Blake Shelton, Little Big Town, and Taylor Swift, are all nominated for the CMA Awards, as the announcement of the nominations were made this morning on Good Morning America by Jason Aldean and Lady GaGa, who are both nominated. Jason Aldean, nominated for Entertainer of the Year, going up against Kenny Chesney, Brad Paisley, Blake Shelton, and Taylor Swift. Now, everybody in this category has won besides Jason and Blake. Kenny, Brad, and Taylor have won it before. Brad in 2010, Taylor Swift in 2011 and 2009. Kenny's won it numerous times before losing to Taylor Swift in 2009. Jason and Blake never won it. So we'll see who wins that on the 1st of November. When it comes to female vocalist, first-time nominee, Kelly Clarkson. Yes, she's nominated for the first time for a CMA for female vocalist. Thanks to her success with Jason Aldean with Don't You Understand, in a recent country remake of her song, Mr. Know-It-All. She'll be up against reigning CMA female vocalist Miranda Lambert, Martina McBride, and multi-time winners Taylor Swift and Carrie Underwood. Male vocalists will be Jason Aldean, Luke Bryan, Eric Church, reigning male vocalist Blake Shelton, and Keith Urban up for that award. Best new artist will be Lee Brice, of course known for his recent hits Harder Love, and of course his recent #1 smash Woman Like You. Bradley Gilbert, known for Country Must Be Countrywide and You Don't Know Her Like I Do. Hunter Hayes, known for his recent smashes Wanted and Spoon Warning. Love and Theft, known for their hit song Angel Eyes, which was recently #1 a few weeks back. And Thompson Square, known for their song You Gonna Kiss Me or Not. Those last two groups I mentioned, Love and Theft and Thompson Square, will also be going up for Best Vocal Duo of the Year against multi-time winner Sugarland, The Civil Wars, and Big and Rich. When it comes to Best Vocal Group, it'll be Eli Young Band, Little Big Town, The Van Perry, and Zach Brown Band taking on the reigning champs, Lady Antebellum. Single of the Year will be Dirt Road Anthem by Jason Aldean, God Give Me You by Blake Shelton, Home by Doug Bentley. As I mentioned, the current and new country #1 single, Bond 2 by Little Big Town, and Springsteen by Eric Church. Speaking of Church, he'll be going up also for Album of the Year for his album Cheap, going up against For the Record by Miranda Lambert. Miranda Lambert won the last 2 times in Album of the Year for hit albums Crazy Ex-Girlfriend and Revolution. Will be 3 for 3. Home by Doug Bentley, Only Lane by Lady Antebellum, and Tailgates and Taillines by Luke Bryan. Song of the Year, which is the Songwriters Award. Songs nominated are Even If It Breaks Your Heart, sung by Eli Young Band, but wrote by Will Hodge and Eric Paisley. God Give Me You, sung by Blake Shelton, but written by Dave Barnes. Home, sung by Doug Bentley, written by Doug Bentley, with Dan Wilson and Brett Beavers. Over You, sung by Miranda Lambert, written by Miranda and Blake Shelton. Springsteen by Eric Church, sung by Eric Church, written by Eric Church, Ryan Tindall, and Jeff Hyde. Musical Event of the Year, Duet of the Year nominees for that are Dixie Highway by Alan Jackson and Zach Brown, Feel Like a Rock Star, Kenny and Tim, Warm Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die, Willie Nelson with Snoop Dogg, Chris Christopherson, and Jamie Johnson, Safe and Sound by Taylor and the Civil Wars, and Stuck on You by Lionel Richie and Darius Rucker. Music Video of the Year nominees are Come Over by Kenny Chesney, Over You by Miranda Lambert, Bond 2 by Little Big Town, When Solo Cup by Toby Keith, and Springsteen by Eric Church. Of course, the awards will take place November 1st at 8, 7 Central on ABC, hosted once again by Carrie and Brad. And round one, the topic of country singer who's not nominated for anything in the CMAs, Kellie Pickler, revealed on Good Morning America that she's shaving her head in honor of a friend who's got breast cancer. According to a press release on Kellie Pickler's Facebook page, it explains that her good friend Summer Miller, Pickler's childhood best friend, whom she calls her sister, was diagnosed with breast cancer in June. Miller, who's only 36, recently underwent a double vasectomy and begins chemotherapy on Thursday. So Kellie decided to honor a friend who's battling cancer, she has decided to shave her head and honor kind of a St. Patrick's type thing, because the St. Patrick's thing, you shave your head for children's cancer research. That's what kind of Kellie's doing, shaving her head for her support to her good friend. They're also teaming up, Pickler and her friend, we're teaming up with Athena Water to raise money for breast cancer research, like I mentioned. Shave your head for research. That's what Kellie Pickler did. Not just to do research, but honor her friend who has breast cancer. Best of luck to Summer Miller. Best wishes to you. And there you go. If Kellie has some balls to do that, Kellie Pickler shaving her head, honor her friend who has cancer. Now, I mentioned, of course, the CMAs. Went to the CMAs 2 years ago. That was the year I got to see Lady GaGa at the Palace on a Monster Ball. Well, Gaga's been back on the road on a Born This Way ball, but mostly been in America. Avoiding America. Been in Europe, Southeast Asia, about to add Africa and South America. Well, today, Lady GaGa finally announced to her American fans the U.S. dates on the Born This Way Ball, which will kick off in January in Vancouver. A couple Canadian dates in there. And yes, the dates in 2013 include a stop in Detroit at the Palace on February the 16th, same place I saw GaGa 2 years ago on the Monster Ball. Should be a great show. No ticket information revealed yet, but GaGa coming back to Detroit for this Red Ball announced in Detroit and other cities in America. That's it for the Atakline. See you all later. Like I mentioned, I'm not making a Atakline tomorrow because I'll be finally, after waiting a day, walking out to Kiss and Motley at DTE. So with that in mind, you've been attacked. Better news from Zach. See you later. Rock and roll all night, baby. Tomorrow night. See you later. Yeah.